Hey, Assalamu alaikum, Ibrahim. So the reason I'm making this video in English is because there are a few people who do not understand Urdu, and I wanted to share this video with them too. That's the reason I'm making this video in English. Alright, so I had this online job which I wanted to share with you so that you can have some extra source of income, and it pays pretty good. So therefore, and it would be great if you can spend some extra time in this project. The software that are needed very simple. You just need SolidWorks. I'm sure you have it. You need Microsoft Paint and one snipping tool, which is in Windows. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and give you a gist of how we do create this particular question. This is the question that we are working for. This is a dental admission test question, which is used for dental admission, and this is called keyhole question. So the idea behind it is that you create an object, and that object goes through a hole, right? And any object has three views: front view, top view, and side view. So as you can see, this is the question that I created earlier. It has all the different kinds of holes, and you have to guess which hole this particular object is going to go through. So all you need to do is create this object in SolidWorks. I'm going to give you a complete tutorial of how to create it. That will make life easier, but here I'm just going to give you a brief overview. So there's a simple object that I created in SolidWorks, and yeah, just use different views of it. Use snipping tool to take pictures out of your desktop. Just copy it like clipboard right from your desktop and paste it in the questions that you create. You can click on that copy button and go and paste it over here. So let's go ahead and create a question for you, something similar to this, but it will not have these holes. It will just have the object and have the common layout. I'm gonna give you this layout so that you have access to the format. You just have to make objects and paste it on the format. Okay, so this is the hole, and make sure there's nothing inside the hole. Alright, you can rotate the image using XYZ, and from there you can take all the views. Yeah, similarly, so these are different views. Alright, so let's go ahead and create a simple question similar to this. Alright, now minimize this, make a new page. I'm pretty sure you're very good with SolidWorks, so I don't have to give you a tutorial on that. Open a front page, make a very simple design, nothing too complex, because these exams are not for they're not very high level exams. These are for undergrad people, so we don't have to make it very complex. Just make something very simple, add some discontinuities here and there. Let's put it up here. Okay, so I'm gonna extrude cut this top part so that it's not very obvious, because it's a cube and everybody will be able to solve it. So oops, so I'll go and edit that thing, cut it all the way. Okay, and I'm just gonna add a small triangle on the right hand side just to make it, extraordinary, like not to make it very obvious. So the idea is to make it a little bit complex, not very simple, but not too difficult too. But the shape should be very simple, triangles. Even if you're cutting out something, it should be in triangles or squares or oval or circle. We can even make holes in the body. I'll send you some sample pictures so that you have a good idea of the range of design that you can make. Okay, so this is done. We just make sure to put the background uh, white so that you don't have to change the color of that. My graphics card doesn't support it. That's the reason, as you can see, I have to change colors all the time. But you can adjust the size of it, making sure that it fits into the layout that we have. And please follow the whole sequence the way in which I am doing, because it is a very efficient way. I've done a lot of these questions and I found out that this way is very efficient. So first of all, create the object, then open this open this format, save as a different question. So the file name is kh86. Now it will be 87 because we're making a new question, and make sure to follow the naming convention. KH, right, paste it over it. Alright, so here you go. Right now we are not creating any more keyholes options. We are going to add it later on, and I'm going to tell you when, but right now just leave it as it is. Save it, right? And now you can change views to get the different views and put the views over here. Not in this one, but we'll make it separate file, which will be a KH answer keys. So we'll give you answer keys. It's not for the people who will be taking exam, but it is for the people who have asked me, like the guy who gave me this job. He wanted some answer keys, so we'll make it separate file, answer keys, and paste the views here. Once we paste the views, we'll make sure that there are no objects inside the hole, because it is a hole and you don't want anything in between, right? So let me get all the views. I got all the views, pasted it here. So copy the background. It's much simpler that way. Right click will give you a white color, and the left click is whatever color you have selected. So make sure that you remove everything from inside, because it's a hole. You don't want any lines inside. So white portion is just a hollow space through which the object will go through. Alright, make sure that all these discontinuities are also fixed. It is time consuming, and sometimes it gets really frustrating if you have to get every nook and corner and every small object. But don't go too crazy on that. Just make sure that when you zoom out it looks okay. And don't try to change the size of it by any means. Just follow exactly the steps I have gone through, and you'll be good. Just fix a little bit here. You can use any of those tools up there, and as I said, you can make your life easier by choosing your own method, but the steps have to be the same. Alright, you zoom out, you shorten this size, and make sure to shorten this in this file, not the file which is the question one, the one that we created earlier. Make sure to remove all these alphabets, because these are not options, they are just answer keys. Okay, save it, and that's it. Hope it helped.